Hi, welcome to Spec Hunter. Did you think 360 cameras were just for sports or selfies? That's a common thought, but it's not the whole story. Today we're looking at the DJI Osmo 360. It's DJI's first step into the 360 camera world, and while most people think of these cameras for travel, vlogging, or action shots, this one has value for everyday people too. That's what makes it interesting. We're going to look at the specs, but also how it works in real life and whether you should actually buy one. The Osmo 360 has dual 1-inch type sensors with a 1.9 aperture. These are larger than what you find in most action cameras, which means more light and more detail in each pixel. In practice, the images and videos are sharper and cleaner. But like any 360 camera, it struggles in low light. Indoors or in dark areas, you'll see grain. Outdoors, especially in bright daylight, it shines. That's why so much 360 marketing footage is shot outside. It's just how these cameras are designed. In terms of resolution, the Osmo 360 records in 8K at up to 50 frames per second. Each lens captures 5.3K, and the camera stitches it into an 8K sphere. It's not the same as 8K on a TV. Instead, it gives you flexibility. You can reframe the footage in editing, zoom in, or choose what part of the scene to show, and it still looks sharp. This is the real strength of 360 video. You don't have to decide the angle while filming. You choose it later, which gives you freedom. If you don't want 360, the single lens mode captures 5.3K at 60 frames per second. This is great for action shots because it looks smooth. When recording motion, you can slow it down on a 24 frames per second timeline and still get crisp, stable footage. The stabilization is also excellent. DJI's flow state stabilization keeps footage steady, even on bumpy roads. Handheld clips look like they were shot on a gimbal. It keeps the horizon level and makes the footage smooth and professional. The Osmo 360 also records 4K at 100 frames per second, but right now that mode only works at high frame rates. That makes it more suited for slow motion rather than regular recording. It would be nice if DJI added more flexibility here. But one area where it really stands out is photos. This camera shoots 120 megapixel stills, which equals 16K images. That's huge for a pocket-sized device. You can take a wide 360 photo, zoom in far, and still have a usable picture. It's great for panoramas or even printing large images. The camera is waterproof to 10 meters, or 33 feet, without a case. With a case, it can go deeper. That makes it good for swimming or snorkeling. But underwater footage is more difficult. Water bends light, so the stitching line between lenses becomes more visible. On land, it's almost invisible, but underwater you'll notice it. Still, it's a nice feature to have without needing extra gear. What makes the Osmo 360 even more useful is how you can use it in everyday life. It's not only for creators. You can put it into spaces you can't reach, like rooftops, narrow gaps, or under cars. You can attach it to a long selfie stick and check areas you normally couldn't. Later, you can pause the video and zoom in to see details. That's practical for things like inspections or simple checks at home. It's not just a creative tool, it can be handy in real life. The hardware is strong, but the software makes it even better. If you've used DJI drones or action cameras, the menu will feel familiar. The touchscreen is simple to use, and even if you're new, you can figure it out fast. But the real highlight is DJI Studio. You can't just edit 360 video in any editor. You need software that can handle spherical footage, and DJI Studio does this well. You set keyframes to decide where the view points during the clip, and the software creates a final video from that. It also has AI tracking. You just draw a box around your subject, and the software keeps it in frame. For solo creators, this is a game changer. You don't need a cameraman. You can set the camera down, film everything, and then later make it look like it followed you. It makes content creation much easier. DJI Studio also has dewarping. Normally, 360 footage looks fisheye, but this feature makes it look like regular footage. It's a small touch, but it makes the videos more natural to watch. Accessories add more flexibility. DJI's invisible selfie stick disappears in footage, making the camera look like it's floating. The long carbon fiber pole is GR. EAT for high angles, like rooftops or large crowds. There's also a rotating handle tripod for creative shots. The mounting system is quick release, just like the Action 5 Pro. It clicks on securely and comes off easily with side buttons. It feels strong, though in selfie mode it can sometimes loosen, which is risky on long poles. Hopefully, DJI improves that. Storage and battery are also important. The Osmo 360 comes with 105 GB of internal memory, plus a slot for a microSD card. The battery lasts around 100 minutes when shooting at 8K 30 frames per second. That's enough for most people, though heavy users may want spares. The 8K file sizes are large, but not unmanageable. As long as you plan your workflow, it's fine. The real question is, who should buy it? For creators, it's an obvious choice. It gives flexibility and freedom. You don't need to worry about missing the perfect angle because it captures everything around you. Later, you choose what's important. For regular people, it can be useful too. Checking rooftops, inspecting tight spaces, or just recording memories in a more immersive way. It's not just about creative shots. It's also about practical everyday use. What I like most is how DJI tied it into their ecosystem. The software, the accessories, and even how it pairs with DJI microphones, it all works together. That makes it easy to use and quick to set up. You press one button, and it's ready to record. You don't need to spend time setting up perfect angles or worrying about missing something. That's the whole point of a 360 camera, and DJI delivers on that. Overall, the Osmo 360 is one of the most powerful 360 cameras on the market. The large sensors, high resolution, and strong stabilization make it stand out. The 120 megapixel photos are another bonus. The waterproofing, simple design, and smooth software tie it all together. The only real drawbacks are low light performance, the limited 4K options, and the slight looseness in the selfie mode mount. But those are small compared to what it does well. So, is it worth buying? If you see the value in 360 footage and the flexibility it gives, then yes. This camera won't disappoint. It's not just about having fun shots. It's about giving you control and capturing everything around you. For creators, for explorers, and even for homeowners who want a better way to inspect their property, it has something useful to offer. That's my full review of the DJI Osmo 360. Thank you for watching Spec Hunter. Let me know in the comments if this is a camera you would consider picking up. If you enjoyed this review, please like the video, subscribe, and press the bell icon so you don't miss future updates. I'll see you in the next one.